Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of my YourMC Let's Play. We are here back at the base and my goodness, I can hardly believe it. It is a new year. It is now 2016, so yeah. My goodness, where did 2015 go? I don't know. It still feels like 2015 to me, which is really odd. And Pigman, get out of here. I really hate how keep on having Pigmen spawn at my portal here and such, but there's not really much I can do about it unless I build a system to pretty much disable my portal and so on and re-enable it only when I need it. But then again, how would someone come through from the other side? So yeah, that would be a bit of an issue. Anyways, you can see I have done a few things in between episodes here. This part of the base, I have now pretty much gotten everything kind of, you know, looking nice. I got a path going here, which is going to take us out to the first, excuse me, to the first district of the of the community town out here. And yeah, and then I also have started on the bridge or bridges, and that will go ahead and take us across right here and over into the community town. But for now, this is all I got right here. But yeah, my goodness, the base is coming along nicely. It's been coming along quite slowly. I mean, a lot more slowly than I'd really like, but it's been coming along pretty well. Pretty much all we got is like this other part over here inside the triangle ends of here, and that needs to be developed and have stuff put in. And I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with it. I'd like to put something here, some sort of farm, or at least some really nice scenery. I mean, I'd like there to be a reason to go through this part of the base. I mean, I guess over here, really there isn't much reason to go around the little pond here, but except for if I need to refill my anvil dispenser. So yeah, and I got all my pets over here because they were getting my way all over there and when I was building, so yeah, moved them. Anyways, I also fixed it so that way our carrot farm down below now finally sends items into the free resource building, and it also has the option to send items into my base once I eventually get a mass storage system set up down there, which honestly I don't know if I'll ever do. I just have that option, so yeah. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, for the longest time my base has had a really, this kind of ties into what we're doing today, but not really. And that is, my base for the longest time, the trench has been unfinished, and I really want to start filling it in and getting it to look good and so on. Right now it's just, you know, stone floor. It has the item transport system, and that's it. It's not really all that impressive and so on. It still needs a lot of work down here. But yeah, pretty much what we're going to be doing today is pretty much getting these bridges done. And I was experimenting earlier with, you know, designs and how I would like these bridges to get across and how I'd like to have them come down into the base. And I also got a little bit of an idea, and that is, you can see the trench here. It goes down pretty far, and I gotta ask, why do we need all this ceiling room? Pretty much, and you know, we don't need it this deep here is what I'm trying to say. And I was thinking, well, maybe right here we'll have these bridges go across, and then right here we could technically have the floor and so on. So we could kind of, you know, adjust the level of the floor throughout the trench, and the back end probably just remaining at the normal kind of height and so on. But yeah, it's just an idea, and I think it would overall help the aesthetic of the base, because the walls are just stone bricks here, and really if we could just kind of, you know, kind of cut that in half in a sense by having like the floor and the there and the halfway, You know, that might help with the aesthetic a bit, because, you know, well, it's just a flat wall. It's nothing really all that special. But yeah, I don't know. And maybe I just gotta figure out some way to make the wall look really fancy. But yeah, I got some stone bricks on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on finishing up into pretty much this part of the bridge right here, and I will get back with you. Oh, here we go. I have built pretty much the basic design of both bridges all into right here, which are pretty much just going to be ends of copies of each other on either side. Both of them with a 2 wide path and are 4 blocks wide in total here. And I'm thinking, like, what I'm going to do here. Now, as you can see, in the back here, I got a ladder. And I pretty much have this back here because I'm thinking, well, I'm probably going to want to be able to get up and down quickly. Ladder's going to be more practical for that, so, you know, a ladder right there. But somewhere here, I was thinking, well, I'm thinking, you know, let's, like, get these paths to connect together, and then at that connection have a staircase on down. But then I got to thinking more, and I thought, well, what if we did a spiral staircase? And I really don't know. I don't know. And I mean, a spiral staircase has potential, maybe not necessarily a spiral staircase, but one that's tightly contained or something, that just kind of goes back around on itself or something. I don't know, but it is an idea, and it would be kind of tricky to do, and I guess given the limited space, and well, not really limited space. I got plenty of space here. It's just I wouldn't want it to look super bulky. But yeah, over here, and I did show this earlier, I just didn't acknowledge it. Yeah, we got like these supports right here. I'm probably gonna have a similar thing over here, and yeah. And one thing, if you're wondering why I'm not just doing a single path through the middle, originally that was what I was gonna do, but I realized I'd have to take out these supports pretty much, like take out the blocks for them, and that I just don't really like or care for all that much, because, well, these are supposed to be supports holding up, you know, this, which is holding up the glass, and this is just kind of cut them off right there. Yeah, that I just didn't like the idea of, so I decided to pretty much just go for the double bridge here and such. And I'm also thinking, well, in order to support this bridge, I mean, for supports and so on, I mean, technically it's fine as is, in the sense, you know, Minecraft and physics and so on. Minecraft doesn't really have too much in terms of physics, or at least block physics. But what we're probably going to do is at certain points here have this connect to the upper support right there, and to kind of make it look like the bridge is being supported by it. So yeah, I don't know quite how I'll implement that. I got a basic idea and I like it, but really in the end, this is all gonna use a lot of stone bricks, and like it's mostly gonna be stone bricks, and it's probably only gonna look okay, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with this not breaking any records in terms of, you know, being like the best ever looking part of the base or anything that I've ever made. But yeah, at the end of the day, this bridge is these bridges, I should say, are probably just gonna look okay. I don't know. We may figure out something really interesting to do with them. I'm not sure. Well, I have been working on the bridge for a while, and as you can see, it's looking alright, I'd say. I think it's pretty much the bridge is done here, and I think I'm just going to extract the entire idea of having a staircase or spiral staircase and stuff somewhere in here, and just go for the ladders on both sides here. I've also went ahead and started with the steps that will take us up and out here to the main path of the first district of the community town here, which I still have yet to post the forum thread about it, and you know, so way people can start joining and so on, and helping out with developing into this town and such. But yeah, so far everything's looking all right, I'd say. I like the set. I like the architecture and of all of this. And if we jump down here, it's not all that impressive, really. And oops, it looks like I got some blocks there I need to replace as well, and so on. Yeah, I gotta place stairs there, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. We could replace the sewn brick half slabs under here with something else, and maybe that would give it a little bit more of a visual flair down here. That would really overall help it. But you know what? You look at it like this, and that looks pretty decent, I'd say. That kind of looks cool. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but you know, I kind of like it. And so on, and I think it'll do the job, and at least it fits in with the basic aesthetic and so on. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try and get these staircases or the staircase knocked out and up here, and maybe even a little bit of the path here for the town and such. I don't know. I don't know yet. Well, there we go. The staircase here is pretty much done. And if I got decided to go ahead and put this little sort of detail in the wall and have a, oh, I forget what that block's called already. Do I have andesite? I decided to put andesite in the wall there, and yeah, overall I like it. Just like the bridge itself here, it's okay. Nothing super amazing, but hey, it gets the job done. It doesn't look terrible, so you know what? That's good enough for me. So, yeah, I'm not going to end off this episode here quite yet, because there's a few more things I want to do. And first is going over here. And one thing I want to do for this bridge, I do still need to make like actually the exit here, but yeah, I'm gonna worry about that later and maybe do it in between episodes. But what I really want to add here is what I got over there with the ladders almost. Is have ladders near the side of it. I'm guessing, well, yeah, this right here would probably, like, we could just cut into the wall right here and then have a ladder, or we could go like that and then just have it kind of branch out to a ladder. I don't know how I'm gonna exactly do that. Well, there we go. I have added the ladder, or should I say technically ladders, because I have added them here to both sides, and they're pretty much in the same style as the ladders I got over there, with these sort of supports slash guardrails in a sense, and right next to the ladder. But yeah, that'll allow us to get up and down from this location quite easily. So yeah, there we go, we got that. So with that out of the way, it's time to address a growing problem at my base. And you've probably noticed it. And that is random chests. Random chests I got lying around my base full of crap. And yeah, it's becoming a growing problem. I have random chests of crap all over the place. A lot of it I'm never gonna use. So yeah, that's one thing I'd really like to fix up in this episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go around my base, round up all the items in my chests and so on, and pretty much put them in the correct chests into my storage room. So yeah, and hey, I'll go ahead, and hey, I was also thinking it may make a good time lapse. So cue the music, and I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. My goodness, did that take a lot of time. And the total amount of footage I recorded was about an hour and 40 minutes worth. Wow, I honestly didn't think it would take us that long, but now we pretty much have everything in one place, and you know, if we need any supplies, we got plenty of it. Like, for the longest time I thought I was running really low on dark oak wood, and no, I'm just fine. I got plenty right there. So yeah, and also these chests I've filled up with cobblestone here, and got a chest of some extra blocks here, and so on. And yeah, pretty much what I'm trying to say here is I have a lot more supplies than I originally thought I did, and if after finally, you know, getting them all together and bringing them all back here and putting them in the correct chests and such. So yeah, maybe in the future I will go ahead and throw away some of these items, like send them off to the free items building, because, you know, really, what am I going to do with like 2 chests of diorite full of diorite? Like, I have no clue what I'll do with it. I don't think I'll be able to do anything with it. But yeah, anyways guys, that's going to be it for this episode. If you have enjoyed, definitely be sure to leave a like, and hey, if you want to go ahead and stay up to date, like with whenever I upload a new video, whenever that happens and such, you can also subscribe. But yeah, everyone, until next time, I will see you all later. Bye.